Holy it doesn't suck. Actually, it's pretty damn good. I'm Scott, and to be honest, I 100% had my doubts if the highly anticipated sequel series to X-Men from the 1990s would really hold water. But before I get into what I liked about it and a couple of the things that I didn't, first off, a quick recap. The series does pick up about a year after Charles Xavier was taken by Lilandra to survive, following the series finale back in 1997. In the storyline, his death occurred in November 1996. To the world, however, Charles Xavier was murdered, and in death, greater sympathy for mutants have occurred worldwide. Right now, Cyclops is leading the team and struggling to find balance between his duties as a leader and the life of an expectant father with his wife Jean now pregnant. There are a few 1990s references in there, but frankly it's not over the top and I appreciated that. However, massive props to this particular one, which unless you were in the New York City area growing up like I was, you're absolutely not going to get it. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here's 5 things I loved about the 2-episode premiere, peppered in with a couple of the things frankly I wasn't that big on. Number 1, first of all, the writing works. Given Disney Marvel of late, I absolutely was not sure what to expect here. It legit feels like a sequel and not someone trying to use an IP to advance their own career, which unfortunately seems to happen a lot with Disney these days. It really did feel like a sequel. Number 2, the voices by and large are back. Yes, they sound a bit different, but so would you after 27 years. Did I notice a difference? Yes. Did it really matter much? No, because it still felt like the X-Men series from my teens.
Show the ladies some respect.
Oh, so scary, Jubilee. Can we stop now?
Computer, end program. Scary enough for you, bub?
Next, however, though, I do have a small nitpick. Episode 1 did feel a little bit weaker to me than Episode 2. They opted to use Episode 1 as their way to reacquaint the audience with the X-Men. Fine, I get that. But it was essentially the same episode that we saw way back in 1992. Young Mutant doesn't want their powers, they get kidnapped, X-Men are introduced to save them from Sentinels, a bit of a retread even if Sunspot did not stay with the X-Men at least for now. I get it, but Episode 2 makes up for it. However, at the end of Episode 1, showing that Magneto has inherited the mansion was smart, even if the spoiler was 100% blown open in the trailer. Speaking of, number 3, the Magneto storyline is something I really kind of like right now. First, seeing Magneto trying to turn over a new leaf and honor Charles Xavier's legacy and friendship was a great touch, and him attempting to work with humans in that effort and win over the X-Men, now that he is tasked to lead them after years of battle and mistrust, was, I think, well done.
Poison, dark roast.
And his choice to willingly be arrested and put on trial for his past crimes, plus show mercy to someone attempting to assassinate him, showed for now he's trying. After Storm is shot trying to protect him and she loses her powers, he had every opportunity to revert back to token villainy, but didn't, and I did appreciate that. Still greatly prefer the outfit from the original series, don't like that one. In addition, however, they're showing that he and Rogue were once involved, which has been done in the comics, even in some iterations in the comics having the two of them married. This sets up a unique triangle between the two of them and Gambit, who's clearly crushed by her old feeling for him. Number 4. The humor is still there, maybe a little bit even edgier than what could have been done on Fox Kids. What scares Wolverine most? Childbirth.
He's here!
Apocalypse?
The baby!
Oh, crap.
And number 5, and I love this most of all, they are totally going with the Madeline Pryor Cable storyline. Cable's backstory was alluded to in the original series, with Jean knowing who he is, and the decision to name the baby Nathan sold it 100% for me. Even further, with the second/original Jean showing up at the door of the mansion at the end of the second episode, it raises a ton of questions. When was Jean replaced? Was Scott aware of this, or was he in denial that Jean died and got involved with a clone to deal with his pain like he did in some of the comics? Can the 3 of them get along? How will Rule 34 on the internet play into this? When will Mr. Sinister make an appearance after his laugh was shown in the intro? Like I said, a ton of questions that this season is clearly going to explore. So far, I'm loving it. That's my take anyway. What's yours? Any thoughts, ideas, comments, compliments, or complaints, drop them down below. I'm Scott, thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.